Hi, my name's Chloe. I'm here with Abe, Hal, and Aj, and we're Team Vitruvian. We spent the last year creating a workout assistant app that provides users with form and technique corrections in between exercise sets. Growing up, my pediatrician would ask every year if I was participating in sports or doing something active for at least 30 minutes a day. We grew up knowing the importance of physical activity for our health and were urged to start working out from a young age, but we're often not warned of the risk of injury that comes along with it. According to the CDC, in 2018, 53.3% of Americans aged 18 and over met or exceeded the recommendation for physical activity. The New York Times reported that from 1990 to 2007, nearly 1 million Americans wound up in emergency rooms with weight training injuries. Overextension injuries such as sprains, strains, or tears can be caused by improper form when lifting and account for over 35% of all workout-related injuries. We here at Team Vitruvian are looking to reduce the number of injuries due to improper form and technique. This is important now more than ever because with over a third of the world's population in lockdown, more and more individuals are turning to exercise to stay mentally and physically fit. However, the workout videos or programs they're following don't provide these form-correcting feedback, and we fear the number of injuries will only increase in this time period. This is where Vitruvian comes in. Vitruvian is a smartphone app that allows users to record themselves performing an exercise, and it provides form-correcting feedback after each set. With all the individuals out of a job or stuck in their homes, there's no better time for our low-cost app that serves as an alternative to personal trainers. The app works by utilizing the OpenPose library to detect joints and then performs further analysis to calculate a user's joint and limb angles in order to compare them to the standard angles for safe exercise. The feedback given between sets will not only help reduce the risk of injuries, such as muscle tears or ligament damage, but it will also allow our user to reach their goals more efficiently and effectively.
Vitruvian's assistant training software combines OpenPose limb detection with our structural analysis algorithm in order to detect what the user's body is doing during his or her workout. The software then integrates insights collected from medical research in order to offer the user proper corrective judgment. This is all displayed on the user's phone for a seamless workout experience. Vitruvian's current state is a functional backend and front end. The backend currently supports detection and corrective feedback for one exercise, the upright chest fly. Vitruvian's front-end interface, which was programmed on React Native, is a fully functional application for use on Android cell phones. Our original plan was to integrate both of these features and continue to build upon our backend with further exercises. But the abrupt interruption of classes and the personal difficulties that arose during the current crisis halted our progress. Vitruvian, however, is fully functional and has the capacity to scale to other exercises with relative ease.
The project is primarily a software project with little specific hardware requirements beyond that of a computer and a camera. The software is divided into 3 parts: front-end, back-end, and machine learning. We use JavaScript in all our parts of our project with the goal of creating a product that can be deployed immediately on any device that can access the internet. We've achieved that goal and will supply you with a live demo link at the end of our presentation. There are 3 parts to Vitruvian's underlying logic. 1. Gather absolute positional data from OpenPose. 2. Correct for errors from the video-specific positional data into relative positional and rotational data. And turn it into a joint time frame data. Use existing explicit threshold rules to determine what the user is doing, how many times they do it, and if they are doing it correctly. Once these are done, Vitruvian gives the user feedback on their activity. The code also has the underlying capability to get feedback in turn to retrain its pose detection model. Most of our specifications are determined by the limitations of the OpenPose neural network. For example, we get a significant increase in accuracy if we have the most of our body physically clearly visible. In addition, we use some heuristics based on a time series movement filter to remove neural network errors. Finally, the current working version of Vitruvian makes use of explicit rules that we write by hand rather than implicit rules derived from the correct exercises. That being said, our code has the capability to do this, even though we lack the necessary data.
Vitruvian's ethical issues are important to address. Primarily, we are mainly concerned with data privacy because images and names of people must not be shared and they must be kept secure. More on this can be found in the standards in the appendix. Secondly, we are not professionals, so we have to ensure that we do the necessary research to provide correct and honest feedback for workouts. Although we are not directly liable for injuries, it is our ethical duty to prevent people from hurting themselves while using our app. Finally, we should not share any personal information we have with anyone, even if business related, due to our ethical duty of client confidentiality. Now moving on, I'd like to talk a bit about the business opportunity. Vitruvian requires very little investment, but has the potential to be an exciting business opportunity. We didn't have a budget at all for our initial app, and we would expect initial profits to be acquired from advertisements, a premium version of the app, or even a subscriber fee. And then we expect most of our profits to come from data. For general use, we will focus on data factors that make physical exercise easier and more enjoyable. These include quantifiability of exercise, low cognitive load, variety in activities, realistic plans, and observable results. Then we will sell our uniquely valuable and accurate posture detection data to teams and businesses that particularly value it. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you, team. I see you sent the link. So how should we watch those two in order that you sent?
So the backend demo is actually, the video includes the backend demo in action. The backend demo is something that you can try on your own, so it just works.
Okay.
The video link is what you should watch. If you want to take a look at the backend interface that we showed, you can look at the other link to get the live app.